We're at 30 seconds.
Donnie here at your back and calm. Please fill me in on the number of players, won't you? Just you, that's not surprising. Go ahead and enter your name. Excellent. Now let me tell you how to get playful. You will see a question. When you know the answer in Serpitude, select the boutonniere next to it. There's a timer tickling away, so the more expeditiously you buzz in, the more remuneration you'll receive. Or squeender.
Okay, you're ready on 10 seconds.
Have Bunyan.
Give me a crowd check.
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
Vader is still Luke's father.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. Who the f*** are you? Couldn't find a partner? Gee, it's kind of like a metaphor. Do you know what that means? And the wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
What a prick cactus company! The plural of cactus may be cacti, but our focus is on cac-you.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. Okay then, why wait any longer? Okay, to get things started, partly sunny with a chance. How much of a levato is a demi-levato? 1/3 of a levato? Demi means half, so demi-levato is actually half of a levato. Alright, bring me the levato! How about Pee-wee's Big Art Venture? Imagine we could get Paul Rubens of Pee Wee Herman fame to host our game. It would be pretty sweet. Anyway, if we could somehow convince him to do it, how would it sound theoretically if Paul Rubens pronounced the name of a Peter Paul Rubens painting? Portrait of the Artist's Mother! The Hippopotamus Hunt! The Hippopotamus Hunt is one of the more famous paintings by Peter Paul Rubens, often referred to just as Rubens. You know, if we could get Paul Rubens to host this game, it would be a guaranteed hit. And on its way, fashion you can believe in, and it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's the name of a nonprofit humanitarian organization or a brand of designer jeans. If it's a nonprofit, press 1 on your keyboard. If it's jeans, press the number 2. Each one right gets you a generous $300. But each one wrong will set you back a pair of Calvin Kleins. You've got 30 seconds to make a difference. Okay, let's move. Citizen, People's Liberation, Call to Action, 7 for all, Global Impact, True Religion, Rockin' Republic. Wow, you really know your charities from your expensive jeans. You must be a UN Goodwill Ambassador. Yeah, nothing says I enjoy helping the less fortunate better than a $300 pair of jeans. May I introduce a salute to Dick. Did you know that the first Gap store opened in 1969, the same year Richard Nixon took office? If the Gap decided to honor Richard Nixon by keeping their stores open for the duration of the audio gap found on the Watergate tapes, approximately what would the store's hours be? 9 a.m. until 9:01 a.m., 9 a.m. until 9:18 a.m., 9 a.m. until 2... The missing audio gap in the Watergate tapes was 18.5 minutes long, so the gap would be open from 9 until a little after 9:18. Coincidentally, that missing audio was just 18.5 minutes of Nixon telling Henry Kissinger how good his ass looked in khakis.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Here's one for you. Nostra Awesome. Man, you know that Nostradamus guy who wrote all those quatrains that predicted everything that's ever happened? Turns out the dude even predicted video games. Because he never mentions it in his quatrains, which video game series did Nostradamus not predict? Doom, Quake, Battlefield, or Portal? Nostradamus mentions the words battlefield, quake, and portal multiple times each, but he never mentions the word doom. Now, he also didn't predict Tetris specifically, but he did say, beasts ferocious from hunger will swim across rivers. The greater part of the region will be against the Hister. The great one will cause it to be dragged in an iron cage, when the German child will observe nothing. And it's pretty obvious by that he meant Tetris. That's round one. And surprisingly, you're doing pretty well. Keep in mind, in round two, everything is worth twice as much. And hint, hint, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. All right, let's get back to it. Try this on for size. The writing's on the Walmart. Suppose Walmart goes literal and starts selling commemorative pieces of the Berlin Wall. If they roll back the price so it matches the year in which the wall came down, how much will a piece cost? 1979, 1980. Built in 1961, the Berlin Wall, which separated East from West Berlin, was eventually destroyed in 1989 by Germans from either side. The Berlin Wall, 28 years of existence. Multiply that by about 13 and you have the average age of the Walmart greeter. Here's a good one. You can Olympic your nose. Which of these events might occur if the Olympics were held on Olympus Mons? A biathlon through the Gobi Desert? Figures, it was begging to be picked. Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system, is located on the surface of Mars. Olympic mountain biking. I know I look forward to it every 4 years. Olympus Mons is not in the desert. But speaking of deserts, you've won your very own albino cactus from the world-famous What a Prick Cactus Company. The only thing green will be all of your friends with envy. Today's wrong answer of the game brings you an extra $8,000. Surprise.
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
And on its way, Martha Stewart dying. You know, time in the slammer really puts perspective on the realities of life and death. Suppose Martha Stewart changes the name of her TV show from Martha Stewart Living to Martha Stewart Living Wills. What would she teach you to make? A lovely death quilt that says, "Everything goes to my spouse"? A frilly apron? A living will is a document that indicates your wishes for your medical care should you ever become seriously incapacitated, such as a vegetative state or irreversible coma. It's a pull-the-plug order, if you will. You know, like they did with the Martha Stewart version of The Apprentice.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, I'm not nice.
Say hello to, how many balls do you have? Let's put these balls in order.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
Okay, I'm handing out a $1,000 bonus for a correct answer. Put these things in order based on the number of balls they have, from fewest balls to most balls. A standard game of skee ball, a game of bumper pool, a game of Quidditch from Harry Potter. Quidditch, bumper pool, skee ball, Quidditch. Quidditch has 4 balls, skee ball usually has 9 balls, and bumper pool has 10 balls. That earned you an extra $1,000. Now, a lot of people like to roll their balls when they play skee ball. I prefer throwing them overhand as hard as I can. I've been ejected from a number of Chuck E. Cheese establishments.
Hold me, never let me go.
Take a stab at Long John Corporate Meddlers. Suppose Long John Silver's expands its menu. Which of the following menu items would be anatomically possible? Whale fingers, dolphin wings, electric eel legs, or shark bone soup? A whale's fin has 5 fingers. An order of whale fingers also comes with a complimentary 3-gallon bucket of barbecue dippin' sauce. Step right up to the jack attack. Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. A boy and his robot. Let's get automated. Good luck. There it is! I'd be impressed if you weren't programmed to do that well. Yes, you think you're human, of course, that's the way we built you. But in reality, you're just a cold, unfeeling bucket of bolts that can spit facts and figures out of its metal head. Sure, you're smart, but do you know what it's like to laugh, to cry, to be slapped in the face for getting fresh? I feel sorry for you, I really do.
You don't know Jack!
Nice work, folks. Donnie, what's going on?
Okay, keep me a piece if you'd like to engage in another tourniquet of whiz.
Extremely secretive and expensive government research suggests that cats like gum. More on that tonight.
Next time on the Laugh Factory Radio Stand-Up Special, it's visual comedian Rich Coolidge.
You ever walk into a restaurant and the waiter looks at you like this? And you go like this? I told my mom I was single, and she handed me this. Look at it! If I ever own a poster shop, this is what I'm going to sell. Hoochie Mama!
That's next time on the Laugh Factory Radio Stand-Up Special.